Greetings everybody, welcome back to the playthrough. Now I know a lot of you will be quite concerned as to why I have started back at home base and not back in the infested mine that we had finished clearing at the end of our last episode. That's because I'm a dum-dum. And I can't blame this on software, hardware, anything like that. This is all my fault. Basically I joined the game, I got everything ready and I thought I'd click start recording, but I hadn't. And I realised when and looked over at my recording software and saw that, yeah, there was no recording being done, so that's a bit of a pain in the backside. Fortunately enough, we only done about 10-15 minutes worth of stuff, and we hadn't even really done that much, to be honest. We had travelled back to our portal. So if I can zoom out and find it. So we travelled back to the portal here. We basically just went from the mine, which was around here, travelled back down south, went through the portal. We went back to our Mistlands base and dropped all the stuff off. We then came here and dropped off more stuff, and then I have done a couple of other bits since then. So, in terms of news, we didn't have another black core back in our Mistlands base, which was one of the questions I was asking at the end of our last episode. So we didn't have another black core, we couldn't make another crafting table, and we couldn't make the Ita refinery, so we don't have that fifth core that we're going to need, so hopefully we'll be able to find one whilst we're hunting down the queen. But what I did notice is that I did have quite a lot of stocks of refined Ita, and I also decided that because I was tired of getting my backside handed to me by one-star seekers, I decided that we were going to start crafting a few things that we could already make because the cost of them wasn't that high. And I've made two things so far. I've made the Carapace helmet, which is the same armor level as our level 4 padded, which is the plains helmet. And then I've also made the Carapace shield, which is the standard shield. We can still do the parrying, we can still get the extra damage bonus from parrying, but it's not as good as the buckler, but it does have extra block armor and block force, which I think, was it 96 and 60? This one is 90 and 60, so it's ever so slightly better than our level 3 black metal shield. And it's just those two for now. That's all I've really changed. One thing I do need to do is build another chest over here because we are out of space in our armor chest. So I think we need fine wood. Do we have iron bars? That's the question. We have 2 iron bars. Perfect. That's literally what we need. 10 of these. So yeah, came back to base here and decided we're going to craft some stuff with what we've got available so far, because yeah, we've been in the Mistlands a while now, we've died a few times as well, and travelling around is getting a bit risky at times, so I'm thinking we should probably upgrade what we can while we can, and just get on with it, rather than messing around and not upgrading. Okay, shield doesn't want to go in there, shield can go in here. Yeah, we'll do the shield there. We'll move those though. Okay, so bows, arrows. Perfect. Poison resist we really don't need. So yeah, just my own stupid fault really. Not the greatest idea. Okie dokie, right. So yeah, I'm gonna craft some things. We're gonna start making some Mistlands stuff. I have already made a few bits, obviously like the arbalest for the range damage, and then the cloak as well, the feather cape for the slow fall. But I know I was kind of holding off until we had more refined Ita. But honestly, I'm just thinking that we need to start progressing. We should be progressing rather than just running around the Mistlands in our standard gear that we've been running around in. So while we have the tools and the material available, we are going to do that. And then when I came back to base here, I was putting stuff away, blah blah blah, and I thought to myself, do you know what, we need to start making healing potions, like major healing potions and stuff like that, so we're going to go out and grab a couple of copper. The reason why we're grabbing a couple of copper is because we need some more bronze to make more kegs in order to make more meat, so just thought now would be a good time to do that. If we're going to start pushing progression, we're going to need all the tools available to us in order to make it as little a risk as possible. So what we're doing is we're heading over to the copper that's just over here. Hopefully there'll be some left available from when we were originally here. Do you have a minus speed on you? You don't, but you two do. And we didn't pick up our Oh no, we did. We did get rested. Fantastic. Let's try and avoid the boars, shall we? The boar will chase for a very long way before they give up. Now, one of the other things I wanted to go over, but obviously because I didn't record it, you guys don't know what I was saying. So one of the things I wanted to go over was I'd been rethinking the base that we're building in the Mistlands again. I know I've already rethought it and decided to shrink it, and I'm pretty much shrinking it even further. It's all about saving time, really. I want to push to the Ashlands as soon as possible, and I don't think spending 2 or 3 episodes gathering and building a black marble base that's only going to be forgotten about once we've left the Mistlands, I don't think it's a good use of time. So I'm basically just going to build what I need in the Mistlands. The little area that we've got walled off for our base currently has not really been attacked that much. We're relatively safe where we are. And what I could do instead is, the only real worry that I have for that base at the minute is just the fact that the refined ITER, when it's sat on the ground and when the ITER refinery is working, it's shooting off those sparks, and that's the only real concern that I have. So what I might do is I might just build like a black marble box to stick it in while it's working away. And then obviously the black marble will have a much higher durability than stone and wood, and we can just have it working away, refining some ITER for us, and then all the damage is going onto those walls rather than just having it break anything like any of our wooden walls. I could be dramatically wrong about this, but I'm pretty certain we're going to be okay with not building a base there. Now this was marked... oh, hello. There it is. Now if I remember correctly, from the start of the playthrough, whilst we were mining this bit out, we got attacked by a wolf and died. And then I spent about an hour trying to make a thumbnail out of it. Oh, hello. There we go. The exact same thing is happening. Unfortunately for you, wolvies, I am much more powerful now than I was back then. So unfortunately for you, that's not going to go well, is it? Not afraid of you now. Here we are, once again, back mining copper in the Black Forest. Fantastic. I suppose that is one thing I do enjoy about Valheim in some instances, is that you do kind of have to go back to previous areas and continue gathering more things. It's good. I think I quite like that about the game. It makes the longevity of playing it quite enjoyable. Now I don't need a huge amount of copper, as much as I can gather, really. But I've already got 3. Probably 23 stone though. But we do need enough to make 1, if not more than 1 keg. So we'll gather as much as we can for now. Have to jump up here, I think. A new slow fall should help with that. Boom, there we go. Just what I wanted to happen. Any copper that I've missed? No. Okay, let's put our carrying belt on. Oh, put your inventory away. There we are. Right, let's go onto the map and remove that. Should be a troll down there somewhere. I know there's a troll spawn point around there. Is this copper? This is copper. Ooh, improved skill pickaxes. Very nice. That's a rock. We don't need to mine that. More copper. There we go. Come on. $11. If I remember correctly, it was 2. Oh, hello. Oh, please. Come on, load it before he recognises we're here. Oh, 1 shot. That's nasty. Wow. And to think of the trouble that trolls gave us Not a huge amount, but they did give us a little bit of trouble when we first encountered them. Power levels. I'm too powerful for you, Black Forest. You cannot kill me. Look at me, I'm not even wearing armor. I'm just wearing a high-waisted belt and a cloak. Oh, and a hat. Don't need the wolf stuff. Don't need the troll stuff. Don't need the necktail. We'll keep the blueberry, because we don't think we have a huge amount of those. 11. Yes, if I remember correctly, I believe it was 2 tin to 1 copper, or was it 1 tin to 2 copper? And we want 10 bars, I believe, so we're going to need 20 copper. We need to remove that marker again. Oh, close inventory. Remove that. That's blueberry, that's tin. More copper to the north. Not what you guys were expecting from today's episode, were you? In case anyone's interested, the journey back from the infested mine that we cleared out to our ball was relatively uneventful. I think we fought 2 Seekers. One was a 1-star. That's pretty much it. Didn't really cause us a huge amount of trouble. I did see a couple of other Seekers, but I just decided to avoid them because we weren't there for fighting. It was nighttime, so we had to get out of there pretty quickly. So yeah, I decided not to stick around and just get the heck out of there. What's this copper that's marked on the map? Is this copper or is blueberries? So pick some up while we're here. Grab my sword. I like that you turned them around as soon as I pulled it out. It's almost like you knew where I was pulling out there. Ah, here we go, copper. So yeah, 20 bars is what, well, 20 bars, 20 copper ore is what I'm going to take back. Ah yes, the frustrations of copper mining, I realise. I remember now. Your eye, thank you very much. 20, perfect. Alright, drop the stone. Drop the resin. Got 1 eye, it's not great. Right, back home. Let's not waste any time, shall we? So yeah, that's what we're on with so far. Brief overview. We travel back from the portal. We weren't recording because we're a noob. We got back to our Mistlands base. We didn't have the 5th black core, so we couldn't build the item refinery or the other crafting table. We then decided to build more items from the Mistlands. We decided to upgrade and get more protection and more damage spells and things like that. Say spells, sorry, and more damage weapons. To better protect ourselves whilst in the Mistlands, because I was tired of getting my butt kicked by Seekers all the time. And we needed to go back to drop off some stuff, some food items in our inventory to clear out carry weight, stuff like that. We need to smelt some iron as well. I did notice that I think it's the greaves and the chest armor for the Carapace stuff we need to have iron for. So I'm going to have to do that as well. So we'll probably pick up the wood that we left here and take it with us. And yeah, we had to come back to the base, drop stuff off, and that's when I realised I wasn't recording and started. So we've pretty much all caught up for those who are wondering where we are. Wouldn't mind building a weapon, to be honest. Still have 1 minute and 20 seconds of Eichthir, so we should be able to get back in that zone. Not sure why I'm headed straight for the coast. Let's go straight line it, shall we? That's a boar that was trying to attack us, I'm pretty sure. Run, 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 just as fast as we can. Oh. And we're out of stamina, of course we are. One thing we might have to do is we might have to pop to the Mistlands base and grab 5 of the settling colours. I don't think we have any back at base here, seeing as though we pretty much took all of our production stuff to that base. Luckily enough, it's just a quick portal jump, so we can quickly go and grab that. Although we will have to drop the copper ore first. What's that? New chickens, how we doing? Quite like our new chicken coop, our improved chicken coop. Why the heck are you climbing the walls over there? Seriously? These chickens infuriate me. Right, to the Mistlands base. Should be in this chest right here. Oh, with bloody plenty of them. Go. Probably because none of them are currently in use. But they are going to be in use very soon. Or at least one of them. 5 of them are, as we're going to need a smeltery over at the Mistlands base as well to start smelting iron down into bars. Now we need some stone. Smeltery. Oh, do we have any coal? That's a good question. We have 5 pieces. Not good enough. Knock that down. Wood. Do we have wood? 2 pieces. Need to stop sprinting so we can save our stamina. Ow, what was that? Oh, skeleton. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm trying to mine it. Good job, me. Where's he going? Okay. Stop making me waste stamina. This should be more than enough. Here's skeletons. Music has stopped as well. Even though we have the continuous music option enabled, that's worrying. There we go. No, not the hammer. How am I doing that? Oh, that's where one of my shields is. Let's put that with the armor, shall we? Those wisps. Or wisp lights. Oh, wow, okay. I did a quick stack with the wisp light. That's not a good idea, is it? I kind of need that. Okay. Nice stacks. Nice stacks. Pretty sure we don't need anything else. Nope. And over here. Place all the stacks. Oh, seeds. We're going to chuck those in for the chickens. Still don't get why they're trying to do that. It is perplexing. Oh, I picked up the enemy seeds by accident. Uh-oh. What's it up? Whoa. Oh, now you come away from the corner. Yeah, I thought you might. Look at them, they're sprinting. Oh, they're coming over to me? Yeah, have some seeds. Now they're back in the corner again. I really don't understand it. Honestly, I don't. Nothing anywhere mentions about why chickens do that, or if chickens do that. It is a peculiar circumstance, but it's not really affecting chicken growth or breeding, so I think we'll be okay. Let's sleep through the night. Skip this waiting nonsense. Smeltery. Can we put the thing away, please? Thank you. Oh, no, we need... Oh, it's 20 per 10, isn't it? Yeah. It is 20 per 10. I forgot about that. Right. Well, better hope that it's 1 copper to 2 tin, and not the other way around. It's 2 copper to 1 tin, so we did need 20 of it. Because building these kegs is 5 bronze, yeah. Tell you what, we'll build the 1 to start with, just so I'm not making you all wait too long with all of this smelty nonsense. To be fair, we only need 4 bars then, so once 4 bars have been done, we'll just knock this down. Alright, let's have a look at this chicken coop again, shall we? They have seeds. I guess it's just time now. I really no idea why they do that. Maybe it is the farm. No, there's one of the hands over there. Oh, we got an extra onion from that. Nice. Thanks, game. If anybody does have experience with breeding chickens in Valheim and could offer any kind of insight as to why my chickens are insistent on being in that one corner compared to the rest of it, please let me know. It's probably something to do with location to base or bed or crafting table or something like that. You know, I might have a better time if I had them over here. Oh, there's a chicken. Hello, chicken. Oh, there's 2 of them. You 2 seem to be quite happy out here. But yeah, any insight whatsoever I would be really appreciative, because I've done some research on this and I cannot find anything that offers an explanation as to what I'm doing wrong here, which is quite frustrating, I will admit. Okay, 4 copper bars should be enough. We just need 10. Craft 2 bronze. Pop the tin back, grab these 3. And then we need 30 fine wood and 10 resin. And we've definitely got fine wood. Let's just grab some resin. Hooray! Sorry, not keg, fermenter. Same thing, it's a keg. Boom, look at that. Beautiful. Let's drop everything else off that we don't need. Fine wood, need you. Onion seeds can go in this chest over here. These onion seeds are for feeding the chickens. In case anyone was wondering. That's everything we need, yeah, okay, right. We don't have any processable items, that's because we need to make some major healing potions. 10 honey, 4 blood clots, 5 royal jellies, that's what we need the blood clots for. Get in there, nice. And there we go. It's calmed my concerns somewhat. Let's harvest the bees whilst we're here then, because we are running quite low on the old honey front. There we go, another 20. Pays back the 10 that we just used. Okay. Back to the Mistlands. Probably put our armor back on first. Okay, put the charcoal kiln down there. Start filling that one up again because we need that working. Oh, we've got tons of coal in here. I didn't even know. What a noob. I should have looked at that first. Oh, we've got the settling cores to do it, so we might as well. No, let's put the stack, just take them all. 6 and grab that. Spin it around. Oh. And iron and coal. Oh, we've already got 69. Wow, I am blind as a bat. Didn't have that much iron to put in here anyway. 18 coal should do. Yep, perfect. Now this 69 was probably being used for the blast furnace for making this stuff, the blackmail scraps. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that in future. But we do have available iron everywhere in the Mistlands. I don't have any marked on the map, I don't think, but we can find it pretty easily. It's the giant weapons and armor that we keep finding. Right. It's back to what we were originally doing, so we need scale hide. Actually, let's check first. Alright, carapace. We need greaves and armor, so we need 5 iron, 20 carapace, scale hide, lighter. Breastplate. Yes, we're just iron, okay. Go. We can build both pieces. Breastplate. Greaves. Oh, we leveled up. Okay. Let's get our new armor set on, shall we? Carapace Armor. Doesn't look much different from the armor set we just had on, to be honest. 97 defense, pretty much the same as what we had. Alright, so what else do we have? And there was one, this one here. Fine wood, iron, iter and wisps. Oh, I hear that stompy over there. We're gonna have enough for 15 iron is the question. What do we have on us? We have 6 on us, which means we need 9, which are in there already. Look at that. Now, I have heard about this sword before. It's a one-handed sword. This Mistwalker. Obviously, as you could probably guess from the description, I'm going to spoil it a little bit for you now. Because this one has 3 wisps in it, this one does act like a wisp light. Mistwalker. The faint glow seems to slice through the mist. This one does act like a wisp light. I'm not sure if you should use it in place of a wisp light or something else, but it's tempting. But we do need 59, which is currently in the smelting process. 5 more, well 4 more. If only there was a way we could speed up the process. We really don't need you continuing. Let us dump stuff back in here. Now, what was the other thing I needed for that? Apologies, I'm a little bit gassy today. 3 fine wood, we've got that already as well. Should have that right there. Don't need the scale hide. We don't need the carapace. We do need 3 of these. Ooh. Yeah, man. Ending the episode with a brand new sword and shield would be quite nice. Oh, this is our new shield as well. How cool does this look? All we need now is our Mr. Walker sword, or Mist something. I think it's Mr. Walker. Let me put these away. Oh, that does look pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. Mr. Walker, yeah. That's the one I'm looking for. One more. Come on. I'm excited for my new sword. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. I wonder if it's a better Whisper Light, considering it has... oh, I'm missing the fine wood. If it's a better Whisper Light because it has 3 of them instead of 1. So it does 75 slash damage and 40 frost. Our current one does 107 slash. So not as much slashing damage, but more, has more frost and more overall damage in total. How cool is that sword? Nope, that's not the right one. And I can hear an enemy outside, so let's place all stacks. We still have 20 refined iron left as well, and this is after armor, weapons. That's pretty good. That gives me hope for our impending magical stuff that we're going to craft. This is a soldier, I think. It is. Oh! Oh no, I thought it was a 2-star. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, okay, we need to back off. Oh, need the secret. Let's not go overboard, shall we? Ruined. Very nice. Yeah, I'm quite happy with these. I'm actually going to put my Whisper on as well. I think it actually does worse than the Whisper Light in terms of how much it clears away, which is strange when you think about it. Maybe it's an increased range now that I've got both. That would be quite nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So the shield did really well. Even when I didn't have much stamina left, it was blocking a decent amount of damage. So I think our survivability and our chances of survival in this Mistlands have gone up a bit. And very nicely to end the episode on a storm. Awesome. Thanks, game. Let's repair, shall we? Oh, I did not mean to press that. Let us dump all of these play stacks, and then we'll go and drop these off back at home. Actually, we'll end the episode here. So, thank you all for watching. Apologies for the first 10 minutes of missing footage. That was very stupid of me to not pay attention to what I was doing before I started blabbering on, but we didn't miss much. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We have made some good progress in terms of the gear department, and we have a plan going forward for getting our way over to the Queen, wherever she's hiding, down here. We have a plan going forward for this, so we're pretty good right now. We also have a plan for the space here, which is to pretty much just stay as it is. I'm going to knock down all of this, turn this into a little cube that we can just stick the Iter refinery in, and that should help really protect the rest of our base from taking much damage from Iter refinery and the refined Iter that's on the floor. So yeah, pretty happy going forward. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall catch you in our next episode. Bye everybody.